I'd like to introduce you to a very special case of Touch Ready here. It's a marriage made for food safety. We've got three important pieces of the cleaning puzzle together with a system that we call Touch Ready. The importance of this is so many times a table might look clean, feel clean, but it's not clean enough for the next person that's going to use it. Today this table was used at breakfast and breaks at a conference, and they were serving a variety of foods, including the breakfast portion had a cinnamon toast sort of thing with some nuts on it. And we're concerned about the cleanliness, the allergen part. We want to make sure this table is clean. Again, just looking at it, well, let's see if it is as clean as it looks. So we take a swab. This system is called the ATP. We'll take a luminometer here to put that swab and read it in relative light units. Let's take an area here. We'll swab a double Z. Insert it, give it a shake, put it in the meter, close it up, and measure. So in 25 seconds, we're going to get a reading of whether it's clean or not. We're not going to know whether it's pathogenic. The gold standard is still to swab and send it to the lab. But the beauty of this, in 25 seconds I get a reading, I find out if it's clean, I can go in after a process, I can set a standard, and we can have a standard of cleanliness on that table. So when we're dealing with a concern for allergens, we like to make sure it's down pretty low. Let's see what our table looks like today. 82. It's pretty clean, not as bad as I expected, but it's certainly not within the standard that we want. We'd like to see that below 50. So what we'd like to do here is show you a combination here that we take of a paper towel. When we're using the paper towels to do the cleaning, we like to call attention to a fold that we call the Touch Ready fold, where we actually take this and fold it over. And usually when people are cleaning, they'll turn the rag over like this. Well, now whatever I picked off is on my hands. So what we're proposing you do is fold that in half, use the spray. Now we're choosing a product here that's a light-duty cleaner. It's a sanitizer, and it's something that can be used without gloves. Pick it up, clean as you go. So that area that we were in here before, we'll just give it a little spray, let it sit for a second, and we'll wipe. Now we'll be looking to get this reading down to something under 50. Now instead of just folding it over and bringing that back into contact, I flip that over, do the dry piece with that. Let's see what we have. Now we take another swab, do that same thing in the same area, double Z, and see what we have. It's very nice to have a standard for clean. The person doing the work can easily see and understand what the definition of clean is. He knows when he's done with the job. Very effective training tool. So here's a case, clean as you go, take that light duty product, don't need gloves to handle it. We're concerned about allergens here because what was served at breakfast. We've got a clean level. Is it under 50 now? What do we have? 25. Now we're at the level that we want. We'd like to have, before the next group comes up, we'd like to have this whole table down to that level of 25 RLUs, relative light units. Again, the gold standard, send it back to the lab, takes days. Wonderful to do, but to keep and check with the workers, 25 seconds, you'll have a much better effect on training. Thank you very much.